not everyone that's hurt you cares. Someone said forgiveness lets you off the hook.
Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Dinesh, a Catholic commentator from Sydney, Australia. In today's video, we will explore Sandra Bullock's profound message on forgiveness, a message that closely aligns with the core of Catholic teaching. Forgiveness, as many of you know, is one of the most transformative yet challenging aspects of Christian life. Misunderstandings around it can make forgiveness seem even more difficult, leaving many feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about what it truly entails. That's why I felt it essential to reflect on this topic today. Alongside Sandra Bullock's perspective, we will also hear from two esteemed Catholic voices, Bishop Barron and Father Mike Schmitz. They will help us understand forgiveness from a Catholic viewpoint, offering practical steps that guide us in living it out. Through their insights, we will see that forgiveness is not merely a duty, it's a liberating journey toward peace and freedom. This promises to be an enriching discussion, so let's dive in. First, let's watch Sandra Bullock's clip.
Are you good at forgiving?
I've gotten better.
That means no. No, are you good at it? It's hard.
It's very hard, but someone gave me advice. They said, not everyone that's hurt you cares. Someone said forgiveness lets you off the hook. Why would you carry that with you?
Because they don't care.
If the person doesn't care. Why are you tainting and infecting all the amazing moments that could happen in your life with someone that doesn't care how they hurt you? So how do you figure out how to let that go? And that takes work. It takes work.
Oh,
it takes a lot of work. You can't forget, because then you'll just repeat.
Exactly.
There was obviously something that you were a part of to be a part of that experience that was hurtful. If you forgot, then you would just keep repeating, I think.
Yeah.
In her words, Sandra describes forgiveness as letting go of anger, resentment, and hurt, an emotional release that enables us to move forward. But Father Mike Schmitz, however, offers a more structured approach to forgiveness, highlighting three essential steps. First, he emphasizes the importance of acknowledging that a real offense was committed. Next, Father Mike encourages us to reflect on the impact of offense on our lives. Finally, third and perhaps most challenging step involves letting go of the justice that is owed to us. Now, let's listen to what he has to say.
The first step is we have to acknowledge that there's been an offense. We have to acknowledge that, yes, someone has done something wrong. It's okay to acknowledge this, and actually it's necessary to acknowledge that, no, there is something to forgive. That's the first step. The second step is this. What has this person's action cost me? What is this person's decision? What has it taken away from me? The third step is the most important, and it's this. It's not saying it's okay. It's not saying I don't feel bad anymore. It's not saying I'm not hurt. It's saying this. Here's what you owe me. I release you from your debt. I've tallied it up. I've added it all up. I've counted the cost. And now I'm not going to make you pay me back.
Now, if you're already wondering how could anyone possibly let go of justice, Bishop Barron's perspective might come as a surprise. He adds yet another layer, suggesting that forgiveness sometimes means carrying the burden of the other person, even if they are not ready to take responsibility. This can sound intense or even radical, but remember, forgiveness isn't about giving someone an easy pass. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. As Sandra Bullock aptly put it, it's about keeping resentment from tainting your present and future. Now let's listen to what Bishop Barron has to say.
If two people have been alienated, right? So they're meant to be in union, but now they're alienated. There's some injustice done, there's some evil that was done, and the two people are now alienated. Well, in justice, each would do his part. You'd make your move, you'd make your move, and you'd come back together. Right? You'd be reconciled by an equal move toward the center. And when that happens, great. That's great. That's the reestablishment of justice. I do my part, you do your part. What's forgiveness? I do my part, but you don't budge. So what do? I'll bear your burden. Watch, I'll go the extra mile. I'll do what you should have done. And not rubbing it in, that just makes it worse. But I've done my part, and now I continue. Even you keep running away, I continue. How often? 7 times? No, 70 times, 7 times. Forgiveness is bearing the burden of the other. What the other should carry in justice, you carry for him. Hard? You bet. Because you say, look, it's hard enough for me to do my bit. Hey, I've made my effort and you didn't move. Oh, that bugs me. I'm not going to take one more step in your direction. That's hugging our resentment. No. Go the extra mile. Seek him out. Do what he should have done. That's forgiveness.
On a personal note, I've recently faced my own struggles with forgiveness. Each time old memories come up, they bring a wave of anger and desire for justice. But I have begun responding differently. Now when these painful memories arise, I take a moment to consciously say, I forgive you, adding that person's name. In that instant, I feel a sense of release as though the memory's hold is loosening. Now, this isn't an overnight transformation, but a daily commitment. I've realized that forgiveness is a journey, and depending on the depth of the hurt, it takes time. But each day, I feel a bit more at peace as I continue this path. Lastly, if you're worried that forgiving someone might enable them to hurt you again, it's crucial to understand that forgiveness doesn't mean allowing ongoing harm. In cases where there is no apology or attempt at reconciliation, true forgiveness often involves setting healthy boundaries and, when necessary, creating distance from the one who caused the pain. Forgiveness is about letting go of retaliation while respecting your own dignity and well-being. The Catholic Church is very clear. No one should have to tolerate abuse. To conclude, I leave you with the words of St. Pope John Paul II. Forgiveness is above all a personal choice, a decision of the heart to go against the natural instinct to pay back evil with evil. I hope this video is helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. God bless you.